fish room. Don't necessarily know if I'm going to reseal a tank. I'm looking around and half the stuff that I need to do it I don't have. That's what happens when somebody moves shit around in your fish room. Oh, let's see. Man. Welcome in, welcome in. I mean, I am late. I apologize. It took me a minute. Had some things going on. Last couple of days have been wild. Not gonna lie. Yeah. No. Well, it is what it is. We're fired up and welcome in. Uh, Had some trouble over the last few days. Somebody decided to take it upon himself and hack my bank account. So somebody that's already broke is a little broker. Hooray. Especially somebody that doesn't already have a bunch of money. I don't have a cold. Not at all. I am fine. I have some sinus issues that are going on. I've had on for a few days because our weather up here has been bipolar. It was shit a couple days ago it was like 65 degrees and today it's 30 and we got snow on the ground. So don't have a cold. But guys, I've added some fish to this tank. Fish I already had. My Jack Dempsey was in my 125 South American tank and it was beating everybody up. Fraud is terrible, man. But my Dempsey was tearing up my other Oscar. So I moved my Dempsey to my 240. I have a red tiger moto. I moved him to my 240. What the hell is on my glass? It's like somebody creamed on my glass. I don't like it. So we'll see how those fish work out in here. The road to 1,000 subs, man. I'm trying to get there, but that road is taking forever. I mean, hell, I got 879 subs. I need some more. But I've been down here, I don't know, a few times in the last few days. So just trying to move some things around. I closed down my convict tank. It's got a 40-gallon breeder, which is going to be the sump for this. I'll get to it. I promise you, Jesse, I'll get to it. What else? Move some fish around. I'm going to close down an entire rack here in the next day or so. I've got to move some things around down here. How do I clean my glass? Windex or vinegar? I use Windex typically. I don't have the Windex down here though. I'll typically spray it on a rag and then wipe the glass down. I've even sprayed it directly on the glass. As long as you don't spray in the tank, you're fine. This motherfucker said spit. I'm sorry, we're 4 minutes in and I already dropped a cuss word. He said spit. That's funny. It's a little noisy down here too. I need a haircut. But you got to have money to get a haircut. So, guys, the only inhabitant of this tank is right there on the glass is a snail. The snail is a monster. I'm just letting this tank do what it does. The plant's growing in it. Looks pretty cool. I may find some shrimp one of these days and drop them in there. Well, seeing that all the fish in this room are at the same temperature, basically take it from one tank and drop and plop in the other one. Give them the old drop and plop method. I really need to do this tank. Don't really want to today. I'm not feeling it. And I probably won't. So you guys are just stuck looking at my ugly mug for today. But you can see, barely see the red tiger right up there. My Dempsey is swimming across the back, so is my Jaguar. You can see my Jag about to come into frame right there. My Jag is a did you see my mullet? I have started on my live stream. No, I didn't see your mullet, man. You're really trying to just go full redneck, aren't you? You're trying to get me call you Joe Dirt. Well, sir, all right, Jesse. So here's where we're gonna go. If we're talking brand new fish that you got from a local fish store or fish farm or somebody that hasn't been in any of your tanks and you haven't had a chance to watch these fish and observe them, yes, they need to be quarantined. If they're fish from your own fish room and you know they're healthy, no, you don't need to move. When you're moving them around, you don't need to quarantine them. All of my tanks are on their own systems, so mine are fine. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the root from my pothos. Nice. But yeah, quarantining fish, if you buy them from somewhere, is new. Go-to medication is going to be salt. Jesus, Jesse. You got questions today, and I like it. See, this is why I like when people interact. So, when things get rough, we can go with this. It's a broad spectrum antibiotic. It does work. You got some fungus, a little bit of, like drop eye, fin rot, some little bit of some bacterial fungal infections. Can't go wrong with Kenaplex. These are extreme situations. I don't really ever have extreme situations because I don't let my tanks get that way. I mean, I don't just throw new fish in. The only tank I really throw new fish in, honestly, is my goldfish tank. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've never had an issue just throwing fish in there. When we got some anaerobic bacteria diseases and some parasites and such, Metroplex, but the majority of the time, I use salt. I also use why can I not think the name of it? I have a bottle of it. I can see it. I can taste it. I can smell it. Don't ask me how I can taste it. You don't want to know. I got a face full of it. Melafix. Melafix fixes a lot of things. Have you considered using more real plants than fake? Yes, I have actually. Except for that tank. I tried and they did not survive. They were done. What are your thoughts on the fish keepers that put 2-foot fish in a 200-gallon tank? Not high. Too small or no? Well, Jesus Christ. What's the dimensions of the tank? What fish are we talking about? And I don't think any 2-foot fish should be in a 200-gallon tank. You're going to throw that my Oscar in my face about my 2-foot fish in a 200-gallon tank. I'm seeing that coming. What up, Garcia? My Oscar is pushing 16 inches. It's in a 240-gallon tank. The tank is 6 foot long, 30 inches high, 24 inches deep. The big bastard's got enough room to swim around and turn around, so he's good. As far as a 2 foot, 24-inch fish, it's too small. I don't know why some people do what they do with fish, man. It's just wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. Yes, I said wrong. I went Chinese there. So it is what it is. It is too small. I don't like people that put arowanas in 125s. What's my thoughts on Garcia not being sociable on YouTube? You know what, man? With the events and things that have happened with Garcia doing things the way he's doing it is smart, and I don't have a problem with him doing it. You know, when you have people basically calling you some bullshit and then throwing you through the mud, yeah. Things that should have been handled behind closed doors, and they weren't. So the way that things were done, Garcia is doing it the way he needs to do it, and I stand beside him on that. Life is always first. Remember that. His personal life is his personal life. I've never had a problem with the man, nor do I ever see that. Foo-foo drink about to go down the hatch. These fish are sitting here staring at me. Oh, my wild caught Oscar just got checked by my Jaguar. That wild caught Oscar is doing really good in here. He's a little colored down right now because he's mildly stressed out. Somebody's been picking on him, and I don't think he likes it. So I'm sure I'm going to hear some shit about me having a Jaguar in this tank, and then I have a Jack Dempsey in this tank, and I have a Red Tiger Moto in this tank. I'm sure I'm going to hear some shit about it. What up, Flatbed? I've already caught flack over this tank. Somebody told me that this tank is too small for the fish that are in it. I should upgrade to a 150 instead of, the tank they're in because it's too small. I definitely need a 150 for these fish. So if anybody wants to give me a 150, I'll put some other fish in them and leave these ones in this 240. Just saying. It's the dumb comments we get on YouTube. We can actually talk about some of the dumb comments you get on YouTube. People are going to talk shit no matter what. That is a fact. I had a gentleman tell me or comment on my video. Happy Place Aquatics, where the fish come to die. Guys, you've been following me around long enough. You guys have seen that I am pretty clear, pretty transparent. I put out what needs to be put out. I say what I say. I am pretty much there. So if you're going to come with some stupid comments like that, at least have some shit to back it up. That's where I'm at. Now, that is a very, very, very good question. So, where's your mindset with fish keeping, being everything you've been dealing with for the last year? Has it demotivated you? I'm talking mindset, not financially. So, here we go. My life has been turned upside down in the last year. Everything that I have thought was going to last for, a long time has basically the bottom's dropped out. Has it demotivated me? I'm not going to lie to you. I have not been as attentive in the fish room as I'd like to be. I wouldn't say neglected, but I have slowed down my maintenance. I don't do maintenance as often as I should. Are my fish healthy? Absolutely. Do I feed my fish? 100%. I just don't dedicate as much time to it now as I did before. You know, I'm going to, like I said, I'm cutting the fish room down, like way down. I've been documenting it. It'll come out on videos over time. When it's all said and done, folks, I'm going to probably be down to 3 tanks, maybe 4. The lowest I'm going to be as before this channel closes down is going to be at probably 3 or 4. But then it's going to be none. You're going to see nothing in this room. Like, there will be absolutely nothing but empty space. So, has it demotivated me? Yes. Jimbo, how about this comment? Why is it called Happy Place Aquatics and you're not happy? You see, even though I'm not the happiest camper on the planet, it still brings me peace. You know, all the bullshit that's going on outside of this room, I can come down here and watch these little dudes swim around and it changes my perspective on everything. Have I lost passion for the hobby? Kind of have. Not going to lie. Financial things have caused me to downsize. The one thing that's causing me to downsize is losing my home. So the losing my home part is the part that's really fucking me up. You know, I said it on the last live stream, guys. I was homeless for 6 months. I lived in a car. I don't know if any of you have ever been homeless, but it's not fun. So that's why this is so important to me. Yes, I am semi-happy aquatics right now. I don't know if you guys watched the video on my other channel where I was doing a truck. It was actually, if you watch it, you can see Jim in his element. Kind of happy, Jim. I'm going to focus on this, but I'm also going to focus on the other channel a little more probably. I'll throw a video or 2 out a week on this, a couple of shorts here and there, but I'm going to focus more on the car channel because I know for a fact the car channel will pass this. It will surpass this all day long. Hell, I don't even know where it's at. I haven't even looked today because I've been, just haven't been, yeah, today has been different for me. No. My channel subscribers have not moved on this channel. Making my way downtown with the Mac. People talking smack. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Hey, I've got 18 subscribers. Look at that. Got to get these views up on that other channel, man. You know, it's definitely got to get up. I mean, I've got like 40 views on one video, 8 on another, 8 on another. That's terrible. And my shorts are not even doing that good on that channel. So I'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. If I was you, I'd be selling it all and buying a Ford Transit, doing the van life. Use YouTube to make money documenting it all. For one, I will never buy a Ford Transit. I'm sorry. I will push my Honda before I drive a Ford Transit. I work on those things. I know what those things are about. I'll pass. Yeah, not happening. I'd buy a Sprinter first. Guys, I got to be honest with you. I know what this man is talking about, and it's a big day for him. He's transitioning. He's going to go from a little boy to a real man. He's getting an addictomy surgery. I had to, Flatbed. I'm sorry. You put it out there for me, bud. I like that question, Jesse. So if I have to remove the substrate in the 240, how would I go about it? For one, I'm moving the fish. Two, I'm draining the tank. Three, I have a really nice shop vac. So I'm going to be shop vacuuming that substrate out. And once I get that substrate shop vac out, I'm going to be dumping it into either a trash can or on my front lawn. And honestly, a lot of the sand and substrate, like sand substrate that's came out of my tanks, I have holes in my yard I've filled with them, and it's actually just, took it away. Oh, look at that. Garcia's giving you some love. Welcome, man, Mama June. Love you as well, buddy. Love you as well. So, oh, that's warm. I got a heater down here. The heater's been running. What is my process to swapping it? Like I just said, I'm shop backing it out, draining the tanks, moving the fish, draining the tank, shop backing it out. I'm going to probably wipe down the inside of the glass and probably put in new substrate. I'm I've said this in the last live stream. Everybody's spending all this money on all this expensive sand. I'm going to go buy some $5 or $6 bags of play sand or general purpose sand. It works the same. Everybody talks about how dirty it is. So I have never had an issue with it being all that dirty. Basically, I will put a pump in the corner. I will put my sand in. I will put the pump in the corner, hanging up about that deep from the bottom of it so it isn't touching the sand. And I will get in there and I will churn the sand up as the pump is running. And I will keep filling it up until the water goes clear. It doesn't take that long. I'm talking about keeping the tank, not moving the fish. I've only had to do that. I've never done that, Jesse. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I've always moved the fish. I've never. Yeah, I've never done it that way. I'll remove the fish and do the whole thing. I've never physically just changed substrate. That's the same substrate that's been in there since it's been in there. Since I put that tank up. Same for the 125s. And they've been around, the 125s have been around for like 3 years. Now, I've had one thing that I have done. I had an entire tank of fish die. And I didn't want to put anything else in that tank. So I took and I put a gallon of bleach in a 75-gallon tank. I basically nuked that tank. I let it run for, 2 or 3 days in the tank, filter running and all. I did 100% water change on it. I added a shitload of dechlorinator. And then I got back at it again. I let it cycle. I added beneficial bacteria. And then I added 2 goldfish. And I let the goldfish just swim around in that tank. So that's how I've done that. Goldfish are pretty heavy bioload fish. So they do muck up a tank pretty quick. But that's how I've done that. He would definitely get fired up. I agree with that. I've never known Tim not to be fired up. Every time I talk to Tim, he's fired up. You know why? Because he's an Alabama fan. And he really, really, really loves his sister. That is so wrong on so many levels. I'm just picking on you, Tim. When you send me that 240, which is never going to happen, how are you going to ensure that it doesn't get damaged? Well, when this 240 gets moved out of this house and it goes to its next destination, it's going to be empty. It's going to be bubble wrapped. Once it gets up the stairs and in the garage, it'll be bubble wrapped. And then it will be stuffed full of blankets. Moving blankets. Then it's going to be wrapped in a moving blanket. Probably several of them. So I will take this bastard, clean it all up, and I will store it until I set up my next fish room. Now, as far as the 125s go, they're going to go up somewhere else. I got a friend that's going to keep those fish for me. I have a 150-gallon stock tank, which my Oscars will be going in. My Severums are going to go into the 125. All of my Severums, they will be fine. And that's how that's going to work. It's never going to happen, Jesse. You're never getting this 240. I've told everybody, if I stop making YouTube videos and just leave YouTube completely and I stay in the fish hobby, I'm not getting rid of this tank. You want a happy place tank to display in your fish room? Fine. Come and get this 20-gallon long I got sitting on the floor. I've been sitting in this tank empty trying to decide what I wanted to put in it. I ain't putting anything in it. Want to know why? Because everything I've ever put in that tank has died. So if I do anything, it's going to be a plant tank, and we'll see if plants make it. I got to check on my convicts and make sure they live. Damn, that's a lot of convicts. Beautiful bastards. What's up, Rusty? What's up, buddy? Guys, Rusty got his ass beat. Rusty was getting beat up. $20-gallon is bullshit baby tanks. Nobody's getting a 240, brother. I hate to say it. The tank will be in my garage, mark my words, with the fish. You can keep the plants. No. Slim Tim, we want to know how you and your sister are doing it as Alabama fans. What? Oh, I want to thank Tim for the beginning of here. He was throwing out my not total garage web or link. Appreciate that. 100% appreciate that. Come on, guys. We got everybody in here and I only got 4 likes. What's up with that? Send you that Mariner on the wall. Come get the grandfather clock. You can have that damn thing. You got to drive up here and get it. I ain't mailing it. And the fish on the wall ain't going anywhere. That's got sentimental value. That was a family heirloom. They handed down. So that's staying on the wall, and it's actually a Wahoo, not a Mariner. Yeah, the grandfather clock can go. Come get it. You'd use a big enough tube and siphon it out. I guess you could do that. Or don't change your substrate. Oh, do I have what I need to seal this tank? I don't believe I do. Got razor blades. Oh, I got razor blades. I can cut you. Oh, it's good for you. Ice, guys, put you on ice. I don't have what I need. I have the silicone, I have the tube, I just don't have the crap. So what's the good question for me? I like good questions. I do blood ferrets due to the shape and functionality of their mouth. They don't eat good. I have used clumps of big flakes so they can suck it in like Norphens. Currently out of it. So I've been using frozen food so they can pull it in. Man, parrots have a disadvantage off the jump because they have that just weird mouth. I don't currently have any blood parrots anymore. They're all gone. I think they have an easier time with pellets than they do flakes. What other flake food is large I could get locally so they are to suck food easier like Norphin? That's easy. Comes in big flakes. See if I can find a big flake in here for you. Well, no, I'm not going to find big flakes in here because I've been churning this up. Mine never struggled with pellets. They actually did pretty well on pellets. What size pellets are you using would be the next question. How far up the comments are we talking there, Berto? Just the people out there on YouTube like to criticize other people. so they can succeed on their channel because they're not getting enough views or whatever. But they criticize about people. Now they're paying to promote their videos and criticizing everybody who promotes their videos. I don't promote. I never have. I mean, literally, I've never promoted one video on here. That would involve me having money that I don't have. And it's just not, yeah, it's just not how I do it. Jesse, I was feeding mine this. Damn, I get that cheap. But that's what I was feeding mine. The large Hikari Cichlid Gold. They were eating. They were eating the hell out of it. They never had an issue. Berto, I don't know what we're talking about, buddy. I just went as far as I could up here to see, and I don't see anything about. You're welcome, sir. Unless somebody removed it, I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Man, I'm going to have to go all the way back to the top and start to read every one of these comments. Yo, 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 how are you doing? I'm doing fine. He said, hey to Jesse. Taking care of a grandson. My parents at the house, so I'll be back. I just got to take care of that first. YouTube can wait. Oh, I'm going to go through every one of them now. Jesse, you will see. We'll see what I'm coming out with, so no worries. Garcia is doing awesome. We know Garcia is doing awesome. Jumbo, how about this comment? Why it's called Happy Place Aquatics when you're not happy? Been through that. I'm sorry, Slim Tim. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going to read every one of your comments. Jumbo, I'm still proud of you no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. I appreciate that. Jesse, your channel looks good. Oh, no, Buttergo, I'm reading the whole damn comment section now. Channel looks good, and the way your texts are looking, and all the videos you've been putting out and your live streams are off the chain tanks. We got Garcia flexing for June. Thank you for all the kind words. Really appreciate it. People out there on YouTube, they like to criticize other people for they can succeed on their channels because they're not getting enough views or whatever, but they criticize about people. And now they're paying to promote their videos after they criticize everybody for promoting videos. Oh, I'm reading every one of them now. I'm in it. I may have missed something. I don't like missing things. Do. Yeah. I guess we were a little deeper than I thought. Berto, just let haters hate, man. I'm done with the politics on everything, man. You do you, boo-boo. That's been my philosophy for years now. You know what? You want to promote your channel, you promote your channel. But be a man of your word. If you say you're going to do it, then do it. If you're not going to say you're going to not do it, then don't do it. Don't be a bitch and renege. You go back against your word. It's sad. A man has two things, his word and his balls. And I'll tell you this right now, I'm not busting either one of mine. I ain't breaking my word or my balls. So, yes, I said I was going to seal this tank. Can't do it. Don't have what I need to clean the seams. I'll have it by the end of the day or tomorrow. I will video it or I'll do it live. One of the two, it's going to happen. Oh. Let's see. There's the other channel, folks. Not Total Garage. I know some of you guys are already members. If you're not, you should. They're not channel members. You can't buy into that channel yet. I don't have 500 subscribers. I don't have 3,000 watch hours. Yeah, it's just a starting channel. If you want to donate or anything of that nature, you got to do it on this channel. Do or do not. It's your decision. 100%. I agree, man. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and blah, blah, blah. No. Jesse, like I said, man, I had luck with mine. I mean, each fish is different. Blood parrots just have a hard time in general because of their mouth. They're terrible bred fish. I love them to death. They're cute as shit, but they're just a shit bred fish. Shit bred fish. So, you know, I sit here and I look at this tank and I remember when it was sitting in the floor over there. I was nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs about resealing it. And I don't know why, because I've resealed pretty much almost every tank in this room, except for the new ones. Like the 120, excuse me. The 125 right there, I resealed. I resealed this little bastard. There's a 5-gallon tank down here I resealed. The 55 next to where I'm sitting, I resealed that one. My 255s over on the other rack, I resealed them. The 90 and the 175 over there, I resealed. Resealed the 40 breeder. You know, I've resealed majority of the tanks in this basement. But for some reason, I was like, how the hell am I going to reseal this tank? Like, it was intimidating. Knock on wood. It has been running with 0 issues and doing well. Now, I do have foam mat underneath of it, and I heard that's an issue. But the plastic trim on the bottom of this tank is that thick before it touches the glass. So I don't have room with it putting pressure up on the bottom of the tank because it's not. The glass is a 1/2 inch thick. And quite frankly, the glass on this tank is scratched to shit already. And I couldn't love it anymore. I mean, it's just like me. It's flawed. You know, guys, I've had a rough year. And Jesse even said that earlier. I've had a rough year. For those of you that know, for those of you who don't, go back and watch some other live streams. That way you can be caught up to speed. My members know more about what's going on than anybody else. I'll give you an update on the knee, however. You guys gonna get to see some sexy leg here in a second. Here's the knee. It's doing better. So, ooh, the camera's a little bit to the, there we go. Oh, look at that. Daddy's looking sexy. But yeah, you know, this is, it's going to be sad when I take this down. I will revamp this stand, though, once this tank's off of it. I'm not going to change the design of it. I'm just going to shorten it. I am going to take this tank down probably, I don't know. I have a tape measure down here. Let's see. So I like the height of the 125 stand. 125 stand is 28 inches high. This bastard is 34.5 inches high. So I'm probably going to take, I'm going to take 6.5 inches out of this stand. I'm going to shorten it 6.5 inches. So if we take 6.5 inches out of this tank stand, the tank is going to sit, the bottom of the tank will be right here. That'll give me more room to get up on top of it and, you know, get my big ass over the top of it. So I can clean inside of it better and reseal it better. And guys, they sell a 3-foot long Python tube, but let me tell you something. This thing is terrible. There is not enough suction to pull what you need to pull up there. I don't care what they say. It's terrible. Terrible. But yeah, I need to take 6 inches out of this. I basically will take the top of it off. I'll take the legs off. And I'll take 6 inches out of it. It has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's got 16 5/8 lag bolts in it, holding the stand together. There's approximately 300 screws in the stand as well. So the stand is built well. I'm probably going to change the wood on the top of it. I like the stand. Why is my sticker peeling off? I like the stand. I did a damn good job building the stand. I did a shit job with materials because I was working with money that I had. So I wanted the tank to sit a 1/2 inch around on the sides, but not on the ends. Why are you guys being assholes? It's not like you guys are breeding. You guys have never bred. Fish are being assholes. Where'd everybody go? Everybody stopped commenting. It's just the chat section went dead. Man. It's all right. I'll sit here and talk to myself. It's typically what I do anyway. Typically what I do anyway. Oh, let's see. You know what? Where the frick is the and symbol at on this computer? I'm still here driving at work. Appreciate that. Guys, we also need to go and give this channel some love too. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, check it out. These people put out some pretty good stuff. I mean, some pretty good videos. If my computer will play it. What the fuck? You guys ever click on a video on YouTube and it takes you to a completely different video than the one you clicked on? This is stupid. What the actual ass? What did you do today? I scrolled through 500 freaking videos to get to the one that I clicked on because YouTube wants to be a bunch of cunts. It's wild. Watching while driving to a customer. Nice. So here, let me share this with you. I mean, legit, you got to check this channel out. I mean, these people go to some amazing places that I've even been to. I actually met these people out while roaming. I mean, look at that. That's some beautiful shit. I'll scroll down to the next one. I don't think I've ever been there. It's pretty. Adventures on the river. Ooh. Hey, I know where that's at. Okay. I've been at Iraqi River Reservation. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is a ghost ship on the Black River. They finally made it there. I was there. You know what, Jesse? With the foam, I put it there for the purpose of I was given some bad information. So I put it there just for general purpose. The floor down here is uneven. I figured the wood may move, but the foam actually gives you a little bit of levelness for the tank, I should say, because that tank is pretty damn level. It's got a few shims here and there, but other than that, that tank is pretty level. Except for that corner. Hell, actually, it's touching. Never mind. There's a shim under it. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, this tank is overall pretty level. It does its thing. What's up, big dude? Oh, look at that. He's right there. He's a big dude. It's an amazing fish. When I got him, he was that big. And he was in a 50-gallon tank. That's why I got Oscars, because I knew one day I would end up with a bigger tank. And here we are. I want to move my other Oscars to this tank, but I don't know if it's something that's something I should do or something I shouldn't do. If I move my Oscars, I would like to move my Severums into a different tank. My Severums have been in this tank, 3 years now, 2. I don't know when I put this tank up, to be honest with you. It's been up a while. Let me see if this gives me a date. That's when I brought Noisy down here. Daisy was already down here. It's me building that one. It's the stand in the breezeway that's going away. Man, it's been a while. Holy shit. I didn't think it's been that long. August of 23. So this tank has been set up over 2 years. And that's what it looks like empty. He said, baby shark, doo 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 doo. That's funny. Guys, I need to get some shocks for the back of my Tacoma. So, Tim, I know you know the name of my truck, so don't spurt it out. But this is for everybody else that's watching this that may or may not have checked out my other channel. What did I name my truck? And once again, Tim, be quiet. It is a 2020 or 2020. Yeah, I wish it was a 2020. It's a 2010 Toyota Tacoma SR5 TRD Off-Road Edition. It is a weird-ass green color that I don't like, but it's nice. It's got a big V6 in it. It's got the world's shittiest radio. And I like it. I understand that, Flatbed. I understand that, man. Like I said on the Guppies, man, if you wanna send some to me, I'll take care of them for you. I've got a big enough home for them because I'm not getting rid of my my Guppy tank. Unfortunately, that's not going anywhere. Look, I'm a big dude, okay? I like big fish, but I love those little guppies. I am not bending that ass over and let the coochie breathe. That is not the name of the truck. I apologize. That is not the truck's name. Guys, I'm going to get my money back from the bank, but it's going to take up to 21 days. So in 21 days from now, I will be back at work. Hopefully. Hands on your knees. I haven't heard that song in forever. You know, it's hard to hide a hard on when you're dressed like Minnie Pearl. I'm waiting for Flatbed to chime in on that one. Come on, Mike. I know you heard that. So, Jesse, what's going on with Northfin, man? I mean, I know, are they still a sponsor of your channel, or is the tariffs really got them? That's a question. I got a hole in a glass block window. That's not good. What just happened? No sound. Can you hear me? Oh, that's a problem. A lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. That's awesome. Welcome in, TK. Welcome in. Oh, man, that song is iconic. I forgot about it until, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago. And then I put a short out on TikTok, and there it was. Jesse, you live stream on TikTok, don't you? It takes longer to get it now because of the tariffs. All right. I'm thinking about streaming this to TikTok too. I haven't tried it yet. I've only streamed on TikTok once, and I was at the lake. Let's feed the big bastard, shall we? Finding quite a thrill. She's grinding against her will. Life is so much better when strippers cry. Jesus Christ, that song stuck in my head. Guys, I almost fed an empty tank. That would have been dumb as fuck. That would have been dumb. Sorry, I gotta feed these guys real quick. Give me a minute. Gotta feed the babies. Even fed the snail. Hello, Doodle Poodle. TikTok can give you can make money now. People just gift you. The fish community over there is very good. They nice. You can do battle, which is fun. Nice. I have been lonelier than Kunta Kinte at a Merle Haggard concert. It's an amazing time. TikTok built-in editor is awesome. I'll have to check it out. I really will. I've been thinking about it, but I just haven't decided how I want to do it, you know. Hi, viewer discretion is advised on this. I have this fantasy where Jesus Christ is jackhammering Mickey Mouse in his doo-doo hole with a lawn dart as Garth Brooks gives birth to something resembling a lawn dart. Or actually, no, I got that all backwards. I have a fantasy where Jesus Christ is jackhammering Mickey Mouse in a doo-doo hole with a lawn dart as Garth Brooks gives birth to something resembling a cheddar cheese log with almonds on Santa Claus's tummy tum. That is a fucked up lyrics in a song. I'm going to have to go over and check out TikTok. I'm sure YouTube right now is going to love that. And some of my people are about to bow out on what I just said. But that is lines from a song by the Bloodhound Gang. I'd like to make some money on TikTok. I'd like to grow my community on TikTok. But I don't know how that's going to work. Guess there ain't no time like the present, right? I think I can stream to them from Restream, Jesse. Milky white skin and baby blue eyes. Name is Russell. Slim Tim, I know you listen to music all day in that truck while you're riding around. I don't know what you use for music. I've had no issue going live. I went live at the lake with like 100 people, less than 100 people. There are 100 subscribers. Yes, but you won't see chat. That's fine. Anyway, Slim Tim, look up Lap Dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Listen to this song. You'll thank me. I believe the 1K live or 1K to go live is on Instagram. I used to be able to go live on Instagram. Now I can't, which is retarded. But it is what it is. Used to be like 300 subscribers. You could go live on Instagram. Now it's 1,000. Next, it's going to be 10,000 or 20,000 because, you know, people like to follow people on Instagram. No, they don't. Instagram is fucking terrible. I've been on Instagram for a couple of years now, and I think I've only got 340 followers or something like that. Oh, Slim Tim. Slim Tim will lose his shit if he listens to that song, Flatbed. I would play it, but YouTube would copyright the shit out of me. That's what I was going to do. I'm like, what the fuck was I going to do? I'm going to look and see how many followers I have on TikTok or Instagram. 344 followers. On TikTok, I have, can't let that one, 106. I've been putting out shorts on YouTube over the last week, and they fucking tanked. Oh, look at that. I got 880 subscribers. I wonder where that came from. Like, literally, I put out a sunset video. It's a beautiful sunset, man, and it's got, like, no fucking views. People not like sunsets? Does it have to be violence and asses shaking or some titties popping out or something? If that's the case, I'll pop my fucking titty out. I don't know if iHeart has that or not. You can try it, but it's by the Bloodhound Gang. I mean, legit. I have put out some fucking content and nobody's liked the shit. I got 11 views on a sunset video. I put out one of a lighthouse. And it got shit for views. Got 20 views in 13 days. It's like YouTube pushes whatever they want, and that's that. Show us those toddies. Oh, fucker. I got some toddies, guys. I got to go upstairs and get them out of the freezer. You know what, man? I basically now just go on Instagram for my own entertainment. I share shit with some people that I normally share some really messed up shit with, like Newburn Aquatics, Mark Pyle, kid from work. We send fucked up memes and shit. People getting hit by cars. I share a lot of Jewish shit because Kleheim. You're 100% right. YouTube and copywriting a lot of stuff, and especially my old videos are getting copyrighted. And I was using KindMaster for those video editing and my music. So here's what you can do, Berto. YouTube now has their own studio, their own creator studio. It's called YouTube Create. And they give you royalty-free music that you can use. I'm sure in some fucking fantasy world, they're going to change the shit. But you can use that and put music to it. Do you have the category on nature channels set to something other than pets and animals? All of my shit comes from my phone, Jesse. I can't change that unless I go to my computer and change it. And I don't do my editing on my computer because, let's just face it, my phone is a lot easier and it's right there and I can edit it while I'm sitting at a fucking red light if I want to, or if I'm on the shitter. So that's how I basically do that. I'll have to move it around and see what I can do and mess with some things. But I mean, it's just weird that I went from getting thousands of views to getting shit. All right, you might have to walk me through that. YouTube Studio. Let's see. Edit video. Might not let me do it on an iPhone. Categories. I'll be damned, you can. But they don't have anything on here for nature, brother. Travel, events, sports, science and technology, pets and animals, people and blogs, nonprofits, news and politics, music, how-to and styling, gaming, film and animation, entertainment, education, comedy, or autos and vehicles. That's the categories that it has on there. I'm gonna have to change the majority of my my fish videos over to that stuff now that I know how to do that shit. Guess I want to change that to travel and events. See how that does. But seriously, Slim Tim, go look up that song, man. You'll thank me later. You'll hear about Garth Brooks giving fucking birth to something that resembles a dookie log with almonds. Guys, my wild caught fish are doing great, by the way. Like, phenomenal. Tank's a little low on water, and I got to take the canister filter out of it, but other than that, this thing is doing amazing. I think I'm gonna remove the guppy grass though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back in a moment. I am going to give you some music to chill to while I go and let my dog out because she's kind of at the door whining. What are we going to use? Chill hip hop. What do you guys want? Some chill hip hop? Or how chill that is? We'll see. That is some chill hip hop. People blogs pick something close. I'll be right back. I gotta go let the mud out. I don't necessarily know if I like the chilled hip hop that much. You really hate my ass, huh? Oh, you guys want to see something sacrilegious coming out of Jimbo? This motherfucker's drinking a Coke. You guys want to see something that was donated to the fish room? Courtesy of your mama. Courtesy of your mama. Oh, ooh. Where the fuck did that come from? Ah, I see where it came from. You know a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. His name was Russell. So that's that, guys. That's the fish room for today. I'm probably going to fill up some tanks, drain some tanks, or I may not do any of that and do it late tonight. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. There may be a late night live stream where I'm down here sweating to the oldies. It sucks that I can't put any music on while I'm down here doing this and live streaming, because of YouTube. But I see channels doing it all the time, so it is what it is. Guys, we're at the hour-and-a-half mark. Nobody is really here anymore. I think there's only 3 people watching. Greg Guppy Guy, working and lurking. Appreciate the comment. Even though it hasn't popped up on Restream yet. There it is. He said I was singing for the chat. Better than what you put on. Well, unfortunately, man, that's music that I can play on here. It was either that or this. It's Christmas shit. Or we could have went some New Year's shit. Which is the same. What the fuck? I have no idea what's going on. Down tempo. Let's see if that plays. There we go. That's smooth right there. Yeah, not happening. I like the working and lurking. Oh, guys, I really got to find some parts for my Tacoma. I'd like to go live with my Tacoma. Christmas trap music sounds great. I'd like to find some I'd like to go live on my actual my car channel, but I can't because I don't have enough subscribers. But I guess while we're working and lurking, we can look for some parts here. I really love this computer. I should move it, but I live stream from the basement, so this thing's fast as shit. My one upstairs is fast, but not this fast. It's like the best computer I think I've ever owned. And I've owned some computers. Suspension. I need some rear freaking shocks. Shocks. Everybody. And they don't give me the chance to tell me if this thing is a TRD off-road edition or not. It's a damn TRD off-road edition. So we got Pre-Runner. Ooh. Got me bobbing my head. It's wild. You have so many options on shocks for a car, but they don't give you to where you can narrow it down. That's retarded. I'm using retarded in the form of something else, not that. So we're not gonna use that word in a derogatory means towards anybody. So let's leave that at that. Everybody's offended by everything. If you get offended by that, then you're offended because I said the word retarded. I apologize. I grew up in a different, it's not a pre-runner, it's not an X-runner. I guess that's what we have to go with. It's a base model. It's not really a base model. It's a TRD off-road sport or off-road SR5. Oh, how many hundreds of dollars are these bastards? $90 for Bilsteins a piece. That's actually cheap, but they're the cheaper version of them. KYBs I'm good on. Vehicle specific. $60 a piece. That's not the rear. That's the front. Got it. I know they make rear shocks that are cheaper than that. But Rowe OE Spectrum shock absorbers, $126 a piece. You got me twisted. I'll burn that bitch before I spend that much money on them. Clark Avenue is not the closest store to me. There's one in freaking Parma. Location. Motherfucker. I want the rear. I don't want fronts. The front ain't the one letting the truck bounce around. People are stupid. Welcome back, Jesse. Welcome back. Slim Tim, what the hell, dude? Thanks for the information. You're not going to get the baby out of her that way, though. The baby doesn't come out her mouth. What the fuck? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand how these parts stores are still in business. I don't understand it. You want $107 A strut or a shock. A damn shock. I remember back in the day when shocks were like $16 a piece for the average Joe walking in off the street. I mean, I get it, it's a Tacoma, but it's not lifted. It's a normal Tacoma. Rear shocks. Let's see how shitty Advanced Auto Parts is. Look at that. Advanced Auto Parts has got struts for that, or shocks for that bitch for $32 a piece. Huh, go figure. Uh-oh, be right back. My first fish was a platy. I got like 6 of them. All right, guys, sorry about that. My dad called. My first fish was actually a goldfish. That is true, but my first fish starting back in the hobby was a platy. Oh. So that's fun. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. I really don't like O'Reilly's. I think they suck. You buy wiper blades, they ask you if it's a 2 or 4 wheel drive. I don't know when the hell wiper blades have ever mattered between a 2 and 4 wheel drive. But whatever. Let me guys know if you've ever known of wiper blades mattering if it was a 2 or 4 wheel drive. Welcome in, Joy of Fish Keeping. Welcome in. At work, lunch, grabbing lunch. Nice. What you getting for lunch? Anything good? I hate O'Reilly's. Jesus, their shit is expensive. Wow. That is wild. Oh, they sell Skyjacker boots in different colors. I don't need a boot. I need a freaking shock. Lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Great, now that song stuck in my head. Good old cardiac diet. Got a bottle of blinker fluid. I got headlight fluid. It's different than the blinker fluid. Its viscosity is different. It's made to handle those harsh Ohio winters. Doesn't freeze. That way your headlights don't flicker, blink, or dim. It's a good time. What the fuck does it have to do with a shock? Oh, those are out of the question. Shit, I don't remember to log in for this. But y'all remember to change your blinker fluid every 1,000 miles to get full life of your bulbs. You got to remember to do more than that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to stroll off of here. Got some things I want to do. So I will probably be back later tonight doing some tank maintenance. Oh, yeah. So I will see you folks then. Thank you for joining me, everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody that has participated. But we are about to journey on to a different venture for the day. You guys, remember, if you're not a channel member, you should become one. You don't get any perks, but like I said, you get to help me keep the fish room alive until further notice. Once that is said and done, you will still get update videos. Oh, well, that's interesting. We may have to talk about that one. But anyway, folks, if you haven't joined my channel, membership links are in my description on the channel. They're cheap, $3.99, $4.99. I'm not asking to be an arm and a leg, just asking, you can join. There's videos that are not on my channel that the members can watch. There's a live stream where you can know the events of what happened in my life up to this point. So with that said, guys, thank you for being here. Peace, love, and hair grease. Love you guys. It's your hobby. Do it your way. I'll see you.